Okay, right now I would like to draw the 7-segment BCD. Okay, so now in this each of the segment correlates to one output. So what I mean is like this. So this is to A1, B1, C1, D1, A1, F1, G1. And the second one is same as this, but we use 2, B2, C2, D2, A2, F2, and G2. So now we draw the 4 input. Okay, let's switch our. Now we draw a 4 input. So this 4 input is representing a 4-bit input. So that means 4-bit is able to produce 16 value. So 0 to 15. So if all of these connect to a BCD, it should output some numbers in here. Like for example, if the 4-bit input is 1 and 1 here, so that means it's like 9. So it should output like 0 and 9 here. So that's it. Let's now draw the truth table. Jangan Jaya. Bisa. Ini kelihatan nggak? Kelihatan? Ini. Dia kelihatan nggak? Okay, I've drawn the partial truth table. So let's now convert the decimal into the 4-bit binary, and let's fill in the truth table. Yeah. Okay. After I draw the truth table, I would like to explain what is the correlation between the truth table, the 7-segment display, and the BCD. So all of this truth table is actually a BCD decoder output. So this ABCD is actually our input, and this is our output. So what I mean by is, so let's try to explain what A1 is. So A1 is over here. A1 is over here. Now let's see the decimal. Okay. So A1 is correspond to the left side of the 7-segment display, which is this one, and the decimal on the left side is 0, and the A1 is here. So what we are going to do is basically, how are we going to draw this 0 into this 7 segment display? That's why we draw this truth table. So let's now take the decimal of 0. The input is also R0. So this is the output that we should get to draw 0, 0 on this segment display. Okay, let's try it. A1 is on, B1 is 1, C1 is 1, and so I don't know if you can see it, but this is looks like a 0 to me. Yeah. And also the A2 is correspond to the right side, so it's the same as this, just it's using A2. Okay, all of that is done. Let's now try to make the kernel map of all of this. Okay, I've drawn the truth table, I've drawn the 7 segment display, and I'll redraw the BCD. So let's now turn the output of this truth table into a circuit that we can build in Logisim and make this a reality. So let's now start with A1. Cing A1 cok, subah. Okay, starting with A1, we first have to draw the kernel map based on the truth table, and we get the simplified expression, and we draw the circuit. Okay, let's start. Wait a minute. I'm gonna erase this so we can have a bit more space. Okay, let's start with A1. No, not this one. Nice. Kebalik. Okay, then let's start with A1. So it should be A, B. Hold on. Indra. One second. Okay, this one is AB. This one is CD. So this 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Okay, I've drawn the kernel map. Let's input the all of this. No. Let's input all of this 1 and 0 into here. So let's start with the decimal 0. Okay, the decimal 0 is in ABCD in the 4-bit input is all 0. So it should be right here, 0 0 0 0, and the A it's output into 1. This one, and the next one we're gonna count like binary count, so 0 0 0 0 0 1 and such like that. And the decimal for 02 is, and the binary of decimal 01 is 0 0 0 1. Okay, let's 0 0 0 1. Okay, here 0 0 1 0 1 1 of this until 1 0. Okay, and the last one is 1 0 0 1. Should be like that, and the rest of it should be zero. Oh, I draw it Let's write incorrect. Okay, should be like this, and this should be like this. Okay, this is the kernel map of this simplified of this A1 of this thing. So let's now identify the group. So this is group 1, this is group 2, this is group 2. So let's now draw a let's now draw the simplified expression. So since there is two group right here, that means there are two expression like this, x plus y. It's mean like this. So let's now identify. Okay, the first one, the first group is this. A is not changing, so there's mean probably an A. B is changing, so there is in B. Notice that B is 0, so that means A not, or A inverse. Okay, let's move on to CD. C, all of this one are changing, so we do not write C. D is also changing, so we do not write D. So that's conclude the first group. So let's now plus. And the second one, the second group is this. The one that's changed is A from 1 to 0, so there is probably no A. B is still on 0 and not changing, so that means is B inverse. And this, we move to CD. C is not changing, still 0 0, so that means C inverse. D is changing, so that means we do not need that in our expression. So we got this our simplified expression. Let's now draw the the circuit design. Oh, kelihatan nggak? Oh, kelihatan. B, C, D. Or terus mana? Oh, no. Sa, si, fu. Sa. And A plus. Okay, this is the this is the expression of this simplified. No, this is the circuit of this simplified expression which we got from this kernel map, which we got from this truth table, and which mean this is the expression for A1 if we want to draw the 7 segment. So let's now go into A2. Okay, we already done A1, so let's now try A2. Let me erase this first. Oh my god. Should probably done none of that. Wow. Okay, A2. Okay, for A2, we look at the truth table right here. So let's now input the value. 0 1 1 0. Kenapa nggak buka di sini ya? Tolol banget aku coba. Sumpah. A2 edit project analyze. Bejir. Aduh. Okay, this is the Karna map of A2. Let's now identify how many groups are there. Okay, so all of these corners 1, there are one group. So let's draw this, and this. Okay, that's group 1. The second group is this. Since this can be 3, so we're just gonna group them into group. So this and this. So there are in total like 1, 2, 3 and 4. There is 4 groups, so there's mean like x plus y plus z plus c, just like that. So there are 4 plus apa n? Plus apa n?
Plus
N power.
Oh, plus.
Okay, so there are 4 or in our expression. So let's try to identify this. Okay. BD. Okay, so let's just try to identify this, the big one first. Okay, the big. Okay, we'll see this from 0 0. Okay, from A. Okay, 0 0. Okay, stay. So, wait. Bentar nih. Dol 1 A hilang B D. Oh, bawah D not. Ya, D not D. Okay, now let's identify. The first one is A. So A to 0 to 1. So there's probably not A. B, let's see. B 0 0. So B is not changing. So B in first. Okay, let's now move to CD. C from here to here, or from here to here. C is changing, so there's probably not C. D is still 0, so B, D in first. Okay, that's conclude our first group. Or the second one probably AC. C. Okay, the second one is this. The A is not changing, so probably A. B is changing, so there's not B. C not, and D is not. Okay, second. Kau balik kau ni? Hello. Okay, let's now to the second group. So A is changing, B is not changing, and B is 1. So B. Okay, the upper one, CD. C is changing, D is not, and D is 1. So B, D. And the last one is this. A 0, still 0, so A not. And C is 1 and not changing, so AC. So this is our simplified expression. Let's now draw the logarithm. Oh no, let's draw the circuit. Okay, so I have this input right here. So let's now draw. Oh, N anjir. Oh no, or. Yeah.
Ngapain dari tengah?
N.
Oh, anjay.
Oh no. So or. So let's draw a for n. Oh my. Halo Yana. Hai Yana. Mungkin kita bisa. Gede banget. Aduh. Aduh. Gambarnya gitu anjing. Cabut. Yes, a BD. So the inverse and the inverse AC. So A BD. I mean mungkin kita bisa A inverse C. Aish. A, B, C, D. Okay, this is our A2 circuit, which we got from this simplified expression, which we got from this kernel map, and we got it from that truth table. So let's now draw the B1.
Sebentar.
Gak tahu kan. Okay, let's now draw the circuit of B1. Let's now draw a kernel map of B1. Okay, let's see. Okay, so for the B1, it's all 1. Yeah. Susah ya, kayak biar bisa nge-switch gitu. Okay, so in the truth table, the B1 was all 1 in the every 4-bit input. So we can simplify the circuit is this, like we simplify the expression like this. No. Ini B1 is equal to 1. So what it look like in our in the circuit. So it should be like this. Okay, that's it for B1. Let's now move on to B2. Apa sih ya? Oh yeah. Okay, why B1 like this? Because the truth table says so, and yeah, we cannot simplify it more than this. Okay, let's now draw the B2. B2. Okay, I have drawn the kernel map. Let's see from B2 what's the value are and input it to this. B2 ya? Cir 0001 B2 1 1 1 1 Bentar. 00 aduh B2 00 ini aku lihat keren gini aja, ngapain aku gini sendiri nih, bodoh amat aku. Salah kerja. Okay, can see from here. Tuh kah? Oh ya. Udah expression. Dulu 345 anjing. Okay, so let's now identify the group. So B inverse gen. B inverse kayak ini. Dong. Ih. Nih. B inverse BD nih kayaknya. B inverse dong. Berubah nih. Dong. $10 ayo. The fuck. Gimana cara bacanya anjir? B inverse harusnya B endol. Yang ini mungkin. Oh iya, 1. Oh, 2. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, let's try it. This. Okay, that's our one group. Second group, third group, fourth group, and fifth group. Okay, these are all the groups, so there should be like 5 n. No, not 5 n. 5 or. Let's now draw the plus or
plus.
Okay, let's now draw the simplify this circuit, this kernel map. So let's start with this one. That's the big one where goes down and up like this. So let's see the B. Okay, the A. Okay, first we go A from 1 to 0. That means there is no A. The B 0 to 0. B inverse. Okay, that conclude our first. Okay, the second one is BCD. Okay, second one is this, the long one here. Okay, we all see the AB is all changing, so we're probably not gonna write AB on this. CD is all 0 and just stay all 0, it doesn't move to the right. So it just stay C and D, that inverse. Okay, the second one is done. The third one is ACD. Oke. CD yang mana anjir? CD. Okay, the second one is these two right here. A is not, so A not. A inverse. CD is all just normal, so CD. Okay, move on to this. A. Not C. Not Ndol. C. Okay, the fourth one is this. Sorry, I'm wrong on this. It should be like this. Okay, for one like this, A is 1, A. B is changing from 1 to 0, no. C is 1, and D is 0. Huh? Okay. Oh. Nyambung kah? Oh iya nyambung, Ji. Bejir susahnya. Okay, turns out this actually goes to here, right? Goes to here. So A is 1, C is 1, 0, so there's no Oh benar. Okay. C is changing, so no. D is 0, so that means D inverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's now the last part, which is this. So A and C, because this is C 0, 0 and D is changing, so C inverse. Okay, this is our simplified expression. Let's draw them. Okay, let's draw them. So there will be like 1, 2, 3, 4 for ends, because you know the B is like this. Okay, let's draw them. Kayak aku udah 2 hari coba.
Iya, ada hari kan. Aku juga mau ini. Sekarang 30 menit sih.
Ya.
Makanya kan gitu dengan caranya kan.
A is so inverse. Inverse CD. Hitam namanya. C. CD, come on. CD. D, I, C. Okay. Okay, this is our circuit for B2, or you can see it in this logism right here. Okay, now let's draw the let's draw the C1 and C2. 12 menit anjay. Rar. Okay, let's now draw the C1. So let's input the C truth table into this kernel map. Okay, it's the same as B1. No, yes, the same as B1. So let's draw a conclusion that C1 is equal to 1. Let's draw the circuit. The circuit is okay, this is the circuit for C1. So C1 always 1. So let's now move on to C2. C2. Okay, let's input the value to this. So it should be like this. Okay, and let's now identify the group. So in logism I got this, this and this. So should be for or. Now let's try to simplify this, starting from the first group. Okay, so A00 and B is changing, so A inverse. C0, D is changing, so A D inverse. Kok Aceh nih? Salah baca gua. Hah? Oh ya, C dah. Okay, the C is inverse. Okay, so now the second group is this long one. C from 0 to 1, no. D from 1 1, so okay, D. And all of ABs is actually changing, so we do not need that. The third group is this, so let's try. A is changing, B, the C from 1 1, okay. D 1 0, so no D, so BC. And the last group is this horizontal long one, so 1 0, and the CD is all changing, so should be A B inverse. Okay, so this is all our simplified expression. Now let's draw them in let's draw them in here through logism, of course. Ding, 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 ding. Aceh. Boleh dong ngomong coba. Kayak time lapse nih, time lapse. D. D, B, C.
D. Terus baru itu?
Itu kayak cabai ya?
Iya, sorry. B, C. A.
Mulainya kayak apa ya?
Enggak.
A. B.
Sihir namanya. Oke.
That's okay. After I draw this is the equivalent of this, and this got from this. Okay, let's move on to the D variable. So D1. Let's draw the kernel map. Okay, lihatlah dan buka mata. Aduh, kenapa sih? Kayak kerja Rodi ini. Okay, D1. As we can see in the table right here, from A1, D1, E1, F1, and G1 is not G1. Until F1 is all the same. So, like the A1 kernel map, it should be like this. Okay, it should be like this. And identify the group. Got this, and we got this. Balik mas. Okay, we got this. Same as A1, the simplified expression should be A inverse plus BC inverse. Okay, this should be for A1, D1, E1, and F1. But we are going to draw it anyway, so let's draw the circuit. Okay, so we're done. Okay, A inverse. Okay, this is our expression for D1. It's probably the same like A1. Okay, let's now draw the A2. The D2, I'm sorry. D2. It's like the Balinese language. Damn. Siapa sih yang membuat? Enggak. Saya dendam, tapi saya dendam. Anjing banyak banget.
Berapa aja? Makin lama belum sih?
Aku nanti jam 3 pulang juga.
Hah? Jam 3 lagi sana?
Mana?
Oh pulang.
Ya.
Kira Jepang.
Anjing. Saya gitu ya? Boleh, ini belum gini.
Ini kan kita disuruh draw BCD project. Itu kita
BCD tuh yang itu truth table-nya tuh.
Berarti yang kita gambar 7 paket tapi.
Ya. 1 BD, B not ini. Oke. B not D not. A B C A B D anjir. A C. 1 2 A not B. Yang mana nih anjir? A not C D merah, hijau, biru, ungu. Yang ungu AB. D B C not D. Oh, gitu cara bacanya anjir. A C. Oh, gitu cara bacanya anjir. Merah, biru, merah, hijau, biru. Merah, hijau, biru, ungu, merah, hijau gitu aja. Aish. Merah, hijau, merah, biru, ungu. Kontol. Kenapa sih susah banget? Tara merah, biru, hijau kan ya? ACD, anot, C iya, D nggak ada. Merah, hijau, anot, B. Hah? A. Kini BD udah. Anot, B.
Ya, ada yang mau gini nggak buat di Lamjan? Tempat belajar start from. Bagi di sini ada yang ngejelasin, nanti di sana ada yang jelasin juga.
Hah?
Di Lamjan. Ada yang mau ke sana nggak?
Belajar apa?
Laboratorium jaringan.
Takrok.
Ulangan.
Takrok.
Ya cepat selesai.
Aku di sini ya.
Merah.
Aku kan nunggu Adi tuh. Kemudian ada.
Oh gitu.
Cir.
Ini kan udah minta aku deh tukang sana.
Okay, now I will draw the kernel map. Let's just draw this, and we input the value of the truth table. So we should be getting like this. Okay, let's now identify the group. Okay, that's group 1, the group 2, the group 3, the group 4, the group 5, and the group 6. Okay, let's try to draw the expression. Okay, the first group. Ada jelasin, aku udah males banget jelasin. B.
Ganti subtitle ke bahasa Indonesia. Ganti subtitle-nya ke bahasa Indonesia.
B. Oke. 1 A. Oke, benar. C. Dol. Enggak apa. Kayaknya aku fast. Aku time lapse yang dua. Okay, the second one is this. Okay, I've drawn the simplified expression from this. Yeah, it should be like this. Let's see now, in the logarithm should be like this. Okay, now let's draw this. Let's draw this into the logarithm and draw the circuit here. Okay, now let's draw the logarithm. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aduh. Okay, this is the circuit from this very long simplified expression of D2. Okay, that's done. The logarithm circuit should be right here, so you can check if it's right. Okay, let's now move to E, the E variable, E1 and E2. Okay, I will now explain the E1. Like I was said before, E1 is the same as A1, so we should get the same simplified result, the same circuit design and all like that. So E1. Okay, the kernel map should be like this, and the two groups are this and this. Okay, now let's draw the first let's put this two group into a expression. So A naught plus this, A is changing, B is not, and C is not, so BC. Well, it's the same as the A1 and D1. So let's now just draw the circuit design anyway. Okay. So there should be one. First. Okay, this is the circuit design that I've come out with, which is basically the same as A1 and D1. Okay, that's done, the D1. Now let's move on to D2. Kelihatan anjir kontrol pantas. Ya. Baru nyadar. Okay, let's move on to E2. So let's put the value first. Okay. E2. 1 1 1 11 3. What the fuck? Bener lah. Ada.
Ini di 2 anjir. Hah? Mulai. Iya. Bengong gitu. Anjay. Oh, si bal. Aku lihat yang. Okay, I've drawn this. Let's identify the group. Okay, the first group should be this one right here. The second group, maybe this. The third group, maybe this. Okay, let's put this kernel map into a simplified expression. So the first group, which is all of these corners, A is changing, so probably B inverse, and the D is not changing, and D inverse. Okay, the next one, this A is not changing and A is 0, B is not here. The second one is A, C, D, and the last group A, and C, D inverse. Okay, so this is our simplified expression of that truth table. So let's now draw the circuit. Masih ada bitro, IC, 3i, bitro. B, Ruby, kau tahu gak lagu Cina tuh? Tung tung dan tong, ting ta tung tung so yang itu tuh. Asal nggak tahu bohong pak, ini tahu kau. Tu yang itu tuh. Ini lah tang yang itu. Adik, kalian nggak tahu brand Cina ya? Kurang. Udah lama ada sama Cina. Inverse. C. D. Aduh. Ah. Bitro, ite, tidak hiat bitro, man down, hiat bitro, si. Ya aku sekali dengan lagu itu yang Colin Screen itu tuh, yang itu, yang itu dong, yang kau suka? Enggak, aku suka bagian gini tuh, bagiannya Kendrick Lamar tuh. Yang mana deh? Yang aku suka lagu ini. Enggak, jangan. Aku lupa ya. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I've drawn the circuit like this, which is basically from this. The 3N from here, because there's this BD should be N, ACD N, and ACD N. So there is 3N. So this circuit basically corresponds to the variable E2 in that truth table. Okay, now let's draw F and G. So let's now start with F. 8 menit. Anjay, cepat, Cok. Give me some. Okay, F G. Lagi dikit udah. Akhirnya. Okay, let's now move on to F1. Okay, let's put the value of F1 into here. Oh yeah, the F1 is basically the same with A1. So the kernel map should be same like this. Okay, let's now write the simplified expression. Okay, from this one, A is still 0, B is changing, so A not, and CD is always changing, so we do not need to write that. And this group right here, A is changing, so there's no A. B 0 0, so B inverse, and C inverse. Okay, so this is basically the same as A1, D1, E1. So the circuit design should be the same one. So let's now draw it. So there's basically one N right here. Okay, this is the circuit for this simplified expression, which is from this kernel map, which is from that truth table. Okay, F1 is done. Now let's move on to F2. Let me erase this first. Anjir, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A not, C not ya, 1, B, A not B, C arti 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, antar A not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's draw the kernel map of F2. Okay, let's put the value. B not D. Aduh, sapon susah tuh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6. Ini 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's now identify the group. So group 1 should be this one. The group 2 should be this. The third group should be this. Go on like this. The fourth group should be this one, these two, and Fifth is this going through here, and the sixth is this. Okay, then let's draw the expression of this kernel map. Okay, the first one is this A naught and C D inverse. Yep. Okay, now let's move to the second one, which is this 2. So A not B and C inverse. Okay, now move on to the the third group, which is this onto here. So again A inverse, B and inverse B, and the variable that's not changing is D 0 0. So D inverse. Yeah, correct. Okay, move on to the fourth. Fourth is this one. So 1 0 of A and B should be like this, and the not changing variable are C, so C inverse. Anjay, panjang banget, Wak. Okay, move on to the now move on to the fifth group. Should be this. So let's see AB inverse, and the value that are changing is this. It's C, so ABD inverse. Yeah, okay. And the last one, this. So A, B, C is not changing, so ABC. Okay. This is our simplified expression from this, and from that truth table. This is correspond to F2. So let's now draw the circuit. Boleh dah, cuy, anjir. Hah?
Baru sampai apa nih?
F.
Gimana?
F, G selesai dah.
Selesai?
F, G selesai. Nanti tinggal jelasin.
Udah ada 2 jam?
Belum. Ntar jelasinnya aku pisah aja, Cok. Enggak sekarang. Mau buat kata-kata dulu. Kata-kata. 2 gapat 6.
Ini ada nama bapaknya Tony juga.
Siapa Tony ya?
Itu ada yang nama bapaknya Tony juga.
Oh, enggak.
Enggak, biasanya ada tuh setiap orang itu punya nama bapak Tony.
Anjing. Aku temen lu enggak ada tuh. Oh, aku dua. Kan Tony.
Emang gue kayak gimana tuh?
Saya gitu ya.
Emang gitu.
Oh, yang itu. Ya, sorry.
Bapakku kan Tony.
Siapa nama bapakmu?
Masa gitu.
Yeah. Okay, this is A inverse, C inverse, and D inverse, so should be goes around here. So let's now connect them. A, C, and D. Okay, since 3 of these are inverse, we should note them like this, with the arrows and point in front of it. Okay, now let's fast forward to me drawing all of this. Siapa sih yang suruh buat ini? Kenapa? Kalian ada pertanyaan nggak? Maksudnya kenapa kita suruh buat gini tuh?
Enggak.
Terima aja. Hebat. Okay, from this expression we got this. So let me explain briefly. So this A inverse, C inverse, and D inverse should goes to this end. So that's why there are three inverses right here. So A connect here, C connect here, and B connect here. No, D connect here. Okay, that's it for F2. It's a bit complicated, you know, but yeah, we just have to draw them. So let's now move on to G. Should be the last variable that we have to draw. Okay, now let's draw G2. G14. Stop. Nah, ya, tak lempar sendal dah. Okay, we move on to G1. Okay. Okay, as you can see in this table or that table right there, G1 in this 4-bit input, it's always 0. So we just cannot simplify it because for G1 it should be like this. This is 0 and G1. So that means that G1 is always 0 or 0 is equal to G1. Okay, that's concluded for G1. Now let's move on to G2.
Okay, minimize. Anjir. A, B, C. Should be this. A, not B, not C. Okay, A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this G2, let's put that.
Okay, this is G2. Let's put the value of the truth table into this. So should be like this. Yeah, so now let's identify the group. So the group 1 should be this. Group 2 should be this. The third one should be this, going to here. The fourth one should be this. And the fifth one is this, 2. No. It's not this. The fifth one should be going around all this. Okay, it's a little bit hard to see, but it's fine. Okay, let's move slowly from group 1 right here. Okay, so A is 0 and B is 0. So A, B inverse. C is not changing, so C. Okay, now move on to the second group, which is this 4. A is changing, B is not, and B is 1, so B. C is not changing and C is 0. This is changing, so this BC. Okay, move on to the third group, which is from this. Let's see. A from 0 to 1, so no A. B, yeah. And D, let's see CD. D, C from 1 to 0, so no C. D still 0, so D inverse. Okay, the fourth group is this one, going down like this. Let's see A, since this is 1. And C, let's see C inverse. Okay. Now let's move on to the last group, this long one right here. A, B, just like that, AB. Okay, so this is our simplified expression. So now let's draw the Logic circuit. Let's go. Okay, starting with 5n. Okay, this is the logic circuit from for G2, which has this simplified expression from this kernel map from that truth table or that truth table. So we have already drawn all the logic circuit, all the kernel map. Now let's try test it in Logisim. So back to you. Dah saya dah. Dah saya. Back to.
Yang apa itu nyambung itu mana?
Nyambungin apa?
Okay, now start with A1. Let me check from 1 to 15. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, this is the truth table. Okay, let's now start with A2. Okay, we're gonna check if this is the correct and the truth table is on the right. So let's check from 0 to 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, you can see 15 here is 1, so this is correct. Okay, this is B1. B1 is always 1, so we're gonna see the truth table is always 1. Okay, let's see. See, the truth table is always 1. Okay, move on to B2. Okay, this is B2. Now let's check from 0 to 15 and see if this is right. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. You can see here 15 is B2 is 0. Okay, now let's move on to C1. Okay, here I see is C1 because C1 is always 1. The truth table is always 1 also. Okay, move on to C2. Okay, this is test. Okay, this is C2. Now let's check from 0 to 15. So this is the truth table. Now 0 is 1. Yep. 1 is 1. Yep. Okay, now check 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. You can see 15 here is 1, so this is right. Now let's move on to D1. Okay, this is D1. It's the same as A1, so we should expect the same output from A1. Okay, except from 0 is 1, still 2, still 1, 3, here 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, you can see 15 is 0, so this is correct. It's the same as A1. Let's move on to D2. Okay, this is D2. Let me check okay, this is D2, and the truth table is on the right. So let's now check from 0 to 15. It's quite complicated, but yeah. 1, 2. You can see here 2 is 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. You can see 15 is 1 and 14 is 0. So we are correct. Okay, let's move on to E1. Okay, this is E1. Let me open the yeah. Okay, so this is A1. It's the same as A1 and B1. So you should expect the same output. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. See, from all the way to 10, from 15 is always 0. It's the same as A1. So let's move on to E2 now. Okay, this is E2. Now this is the table. Now let's check from 0 to 15. 0 is 1. Yep, it's correct. So let's now continue until 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. You can see 15 is 0. Yeah, this is correct. Let's now move on to F1. Okay, this is the okay, this is okay, this is the F1. It's the same as A1, so yeah, it's gonna check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Yeah, so it's the same as A1. Let's move on to E2. Okay, this is FP. It's a bit complicated, but it's fine. We're gonna move on. Okay, so this is the truth table of F2. This is the circuit of F2. So now let's check from 0 to 15. Okay, 0, 1, 1 is off. Yeah, 0. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we see 7 here. 0 is correct. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is 15. Oh my god. Yeah, 15 is 1, so yes, this is correct. Okay. It's a big circuit, I know. Yeah, but let's move on to G2. Okay. Okay, this is G1. Because G1 here is always 0. We can assume that the truth table is always 0. And you can see it in the right here. Yeah, it's always 0. So G2, move on to G2. Okay, this is G2, the last one. Let's check from 0 to 15. This is the truth table on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. You can see here 8 is 1 and 9 it should also be 1. Yep, okay. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Yeah, 15 is always is 1. So this circuit of G2 is correct. So now let's move on to the second, the double segment. Okay, right now we have the truth table, and on the left we have the 7 segment display that are 2-digit. So from 0 to 15. Okay, now let's check. I don't know. Let's check one of them. So 0 is 0, and this is the truth table. So this G2 and G1 and G2 correspond to right here, and they're off. So this truth table is mostly correct. So let's number 1. Okay, 1 is this. So on the A1 should be G2 only. G2 only, that's 0. Yeah, okay. And BC only. So on B2, B and C. Yep, that is B and C. Yeah, okay, it's correct. So let's now just move on to counting. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And that is correct. So this circuit happen to have this what do we call it, truth table. So, and the truth table is correct. So yeah, we have completed the 7 segment display. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on another time. Yeah, see ya.